You're thinking it's useless, so you just sit back and watch me do me. Anything else? Kicks Meann.
Yes, sir. What up, hookers and gigolos? Your boy Kicks Meann, South Florida's own. I really need to work on my intro. My shit is sounding mad trash. Anyways, let's get into the shits. Quick, fast. Rest in peace to George H.W. Bush, 41st president. Was he 41st president? He passed away. By the time you hear this, it'll be probably some days because I'm fucking up on my releases. He passed away. Let me say, just because we may not like someone doesn't mean we should disrespect them. So let's honor his life. Moment of silence. All right, cool. So I got some things I want to talk about, but let's get into some shit. Let's get some current events out the way or situations out the way. Kareem Hunt, running back or former running back for the Kansas City Chiefs, assault charges, or basically the Kansas City Chiefs released Kareem Hunt from the team because of a video stemming from a February assault charge. If you see this video, it looks mad disgusting. He's recently commented on it. I can't defend it. I don't understand what drives somebody to be so mad at somebody that you need to put your hands, especially a man putting his hands on a woman. Like, I understand that women can push men's buttons. Mostly the women you deal with. The women that you date would know you to your core, to know what to say to push your buttons. Even though that's not the situation for Kareem Hunt, there's no reason to put your hands on a woman. Like, I can't. I can understand why you would want to. I just don't understand why you would. It's very disgusting. Kareem Hunt. I will say it wasn't as severe as like Ray Rice's situation, but it's still disgusting. So Kareem Hunt, you need to sit down somewhere for maybe like a year and a half, contemplate on what you did, and yeah, take that. What else is going on out here? I didn't read this story fully. I just caught a headline that says Nicki Minaj hires bartender sisters for a video. I'm not sure what she hired. The point is, bitch, you petty. I don't understand how you claim you don't have beef with Cardi B. You throw your little punk shots. You get confronted, fake, and say, okay, we're not going to do this no more. But then you turn around and hire the bitch's sister that is supposed to be trying to press charges on Cardi B for an assault. Bitch, you pet. Like, I don't know how many times I get to say this. I have no ill will towards Nicki Minaj. Some of her music is great. Even though I don't feel like she has dropped a verse or a song that recently that makes me say, oh, this bitch is still doing it. I don't know. That's just me. For me, the last song that she made that really like made me say, okay, yeah, she doing it, probably would be Looking Ass Nigga. If you've never heard that, just Nicki Minaj, Looking Ass Nigga, search that up. You should find it. Yeah, she was doing her thing on that one. Everything else after that to me is subpar, mediocre. Bitch, you petty. Point. That's all I want to say. Bitch, you petty. Like, come on, fam. Come on. You could be better than this, Nicki. You could be better than this. While we're on Nicki Minaj and not Nicki Minaj, but Cardi B, says she's the topic of interest in Nicki Minaj's life. Recently, Cardi B announced that her and her hubby Offset will be rap battling. I don't remember the date. I want to say that that's cute. We really don't care. Cardi, drop your hit songs. You know, make the joints. Offset, do your thing. Drop your joints. Y'all battling is cute for y'all and y'all loved ones. The rest of us, we really don't care. Also, I said this. Here's something I said when I seen Cardi B on the BET Awards. I think one of those awards, MTV, BET, whatever. She lost mad weight after the baby. She looking not right, and clearly she's depressed about the situation. Just letting y'all know that hey, I got these abilities, these psychic abilities to read minds, and you know, I did that. I said that. Yes. Also, off beef. A lot of people hitting me up because you know I'm a hip hop connoisseur. A lot of people hit me up asking me what do I think about Tory Lanez and Joyner Lucas's back and forth rap battling debate, whatever. Listen, fam, y'all not gonna get me excited about no bullshit beef between Tory Lanez and Joyner Lucas when y'all let a lot of rap beef slide by that I want to see happen, and more preferably the Joe Budden Drake thing where y'all gave Drake hella cop outs and he shouldn't respond to Joe and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Y'all wouldn't let that shit fly. You think I'm gonna get excited over a Joyner Lucas, Tory Lanez? Listen, I don't care to hear Tory Lanez rap, really. I like more of his singing records. His rap, sometimes he's got one, most of the time he doesn't, but his singing records do it for me. Joyner Lucas, I'm well aware, he is a phenomenal rapper. He can rap his ass off. Not a big fan of his songs, though. Me, truthfully, I think Joyner can rap. Not a big fan of his voice. His voice kind of annoys me. It's something I need to adjust to in order to get into his music, and I'm just not there yet. I'm not invested in either one of these guys as far as rapping goes at the moment. So I don't care about no bullshit beef, especially if it's not stemming from anything. There's no quarrel between these two gentlemen. These two gentlemen are just having fun, so it's not that serious. I don't too much care to hear it. That's just my opinion on the situation. Quick fast. Did you know T.I. and Tiny don't live together? Still married. They claim they have a good relationship, but they don't live together. I know a lot of y'all probably heard hearing me say this and think, oh, damn, that's sad. I think Tip has figured a way to make this marriage thing work. I'm gonna watch this. I like what he's doing. I like it. I like the way he's moving. More hip hop news. Lil Wayne announced the I Ain't Shit Without You tour. I haven't looked up any dates to see when he's coming to South Florida or if he's coming to South Florida, but I'm very excited about that. I enjoyed the Carter 5. I think Lil Wayne, with his newfound freedom and stress-free life, should be able to create more better content compared to his previous efforts before the Carter 5, of course. I'm excited to go to this concert. I hope it comes to South Florida. Yeah. Also, Meek Mill's on tour or getting ready to tour, and that's another one I want to go see. So if anybody cares, if you want to see a young brother get his happiness on, maybe you would donate or purchase my tickets for me. But, I'm just throwing that out there. If you care, if you care. Speaking of Meek Mill, let's get straight to the shits. A lot of music came out recently. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not listening to a lot of that shit. It's way too much music from a lot of people that I'm just not that invested in as far as music goes. Um, Scratch that. I don't want to include Anderson .Paak in that. I believe his album came out too. And if I'm correct, if it's out, I do want to listen to it. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I have to. I gotta do my research. But two projects that I am listening to. One is Trey Songz, his 1128 double disc project, or I don't even know if you can call it a double disc because nothing's going physical anymore. Everything's digital. But his double project effort, 1128, one album or one project is, or one disc is mainly R&B, and the other one is more R&B hip hop features. For me, Trey Songz is highly underrated. I enjoy Trey Songz music very much. He has for me, has a great discography. I find myself going back to his music a lot. I'm kind of upset when he dropped the Tremaine album. Nobody really, or he didn't get that long of an attention span. But that's just me being biased, whatever. Trey Songz, 1128. Go check that out. That's what I'm listening to. I'm also listening to what I'm pretty sure everybody else in hip hop is listening to, the Meek Mill Champion album. Listen, I listen to the Joe Budden podcast like I think a lot of you do, or if you don't, you should. He went into somewhat of a deep dive into the album, so I'm not gonna review it. I'm not gonna tell you much. I fully agree with those guys when they say, or with Joe when he says, the beginning of the album, dope. Kind of dies down at the end. The songs are alright towards the end, but the beginning of the album, dope. That shit hard. If he stopped that album at like 10 songs, 10 to 12 songs maybe, he would have stopped there. That album would be a contender for album of the year for me. To me, Pusha T, best rap album of the year. I don't care what nobody says. Daytona, hard. If you know, you know. But Meek drops this album. Good album for the year. Great effort by Meek. For me personally, I feel like it's his best body of work. A lot of his previous shit got a lot of skip-worthy shit on it for me, but this one, I rock out for at least 10 to 12 songs I'm good without skipping. But the highlights on this album, before we get into the whole verse, let's take a step back and acknowledge Cardi. Cardi has a verse on this album. To me, one of her hardest verses ever. I don't care who wrote or co-wrote this with her. I don't care. I do care about rappers writing their shit, but I understand that Cardi's more of an entertainer, not a rapper. So if she didn't write it, or she had a co-writer, or whatever, however she wants to put it out there, I'm not going to discredit her for her writing abilities, because I know Cardi wants her writing credits, so whatever. That's a hard-ass verse. It's hard. Young Cardi, hard. But getting into that album, we get what's being argued as greatest verse of the year. The Jay-Z verse on What's Free. Man. That verse there kind of took me back to like vintage Jay-Z. As far as, not so much as the topic, because we know Jay's on his pro-black shit. Let me not say shit. Jay's on his pro-black movement. I'm fully for it. But the way he was delivering it, the way he was rapping, was kind of vintage Jay-Z-esque with that attitude and that, you know what I'm saying, had a little anger behind it. I'm digging that. That's a hard-ass verse. He mentions Kanye somewhere in that verse, and everybody takes that as a diss. Okay, see you too. Every time Jay-Z seems to mention Kanye's name, everybody assumes it's a diss towards Kanye. And for some odd, maybe I'm just being biased. I never feel that way. Allow me to share my little theory that I have about every time Jay-Z mentions Kanye's name on a verse. I'm fully aware that Jay-Z is not going to publicly reach out to Kanye. He's not going to say, hey, he's not going to do that, hey, come talk to me, man, blah, blah, blah. And if he does, it's more of a backwards, hey, not a hey, come talk to me, but you know, if you want to talk to me, if he wants to talk to me, he'll holler at me. But in my mind, my theory, every time Jay-Z mentions Kanye in a verse, it's more of an olive branch saying it's his way of saying, hey, come talk to me. Because every time he says something to Kanye on a verse, it's almost him. It's like he's explaining what it was and what it is that kept him from, you know, participating in whatever Kanye has a gripe with. And him saying, listen, this is a situation now. You know what it is. Whenever you're ready, holla at your boy. Because every time, like on the 444, when he mentions Kanye, it's not a diss. He just says, hey, this is what it is. On the Beyonce Jay-Z album, he tells him, hey, I'm not going to nobody's nothing if me and my wife beefing. That's almost him saying, hey, this is what it was. This is what it is. That's why I'm not moving the way you would like me to move or you feel I should be moving. And on this album, the same thing when he says, don't put me against Ye. It's the same thing, like him saying, like, listen, I don't got no gripes with you. So whenever you're ready, holla at your boy. That's what I think Jay-Z does every time he mentions Kanye's name in these verses. I seem to stand alone in this theory. Everybody thinks either it's a diss or I'm reading too much into it, but whatever, that's just me. I mean, we're talking to the master of the double entendre. Whatever. But still, that verse was hard. Meek's album was hard. If you don't have it, go get it, listen to it, stream it. I don't understand how y'all fucking stream. I have a problem with streaming because you don't own the music. And somewhere down the line, you may not. I know a lot of people, music is digested quickly and spat out and people forget about it. Maybe I'm one of the last few people who feel like a year from now, I'm going to want to hear something that came out this year. I may want to listen to Daytona in 2022. I don't want to have to stream. I want to be able to pull it up where I know I can pull it up and own it and pass it around and share it with somebody as opposed to streaming. I don't understand the whole stream, but whatever. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. I'm not rocking with it. Let me get in my sneaker talk, my geek talk for all my sneakerheads. What's happening? The Jordan 11 Concords are coming out soon. You know, the one with the high mud guard. Hey, quick fast. I was watching a YouTube video, and one of these YouTube sneakerhead bloggers, video bloggers, was saying something to the extent of the high patent leather is what the Jordan 11s originally came out with. And I had to check myself, had to go back and look at it. Like, they didn't come with a high patent leather. The mudguard wasn't high. I mean, granted, it was high. It's higher than the previous Jordan 11s that came out before the high mudguard started happening. It was a bit higher, but the toe box is my issue with the high mudguard. that toe box, the way it makes it give you this bulky bubble look, it doesn't look as streamlined as the originals were or the lower mudguards look, and that's my issue with it. So to whoever that Facebook or not Facebook, that YouTube guy is, you're an idiot. Let me take that back. You're not an idiot. You need to be more well informed about your shit, fam. But anyways, the Jordan 11 Concords are coming out in mass production. I know a lot of people are hype about them. I don't think I'm going to fuck with them. Not going to get them. Not going to lie to you. It's a lot of shit that I sat on this year that came out that are still in stores. I'll probably jump back on those. I want to tell you what, but I feel like I shouldn't, because I feel like if you follow me, and I understand that, though my views and my follows don't show it, I'm a very big influencer on the people I come across. And if I share everything, you take it from me and you make it hard for me to get what I want, I'm gonna be highly mad at you when I walk past you and you're wearing the sneakers that I wanted to get, but I can't get them now because you done listened to my podcast and figured, oh shit, if he on it, I'm on it. Not gonna do that. That's just how I'm feeling. I feel like I've said enough for now. I'm good. Before I get up out of here, I know a lot of my releases have been a little inconsistent upon release dates or whatever. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. Life happens. It's hard out on these streets. Your boy is trying to get it, trying to figure life out, and sometimes the podcast has to take a hit. I don't have Young Nard with me this week because he's going through life too. But hopefully I can get him back. Some people have commented how much they enjoy the back and forth banter between me and Young Nard. That's my young nigga. Yeah. Ladies, he's not single. So please, I don't want his girlfriend to come swinging at me because some chick done slid in his DMs and she trying to throw the box. Please don't do that. Yeah, I'd appreciate it. So, yeah, that's all my time. Kicks Mean. Radio Don't Want Me podcast. Holla.